Hello, I'm Jonathan Colopy from Your Why. Welcome to Be Well. Just so you know, our opening theme music is by the California Honey Drops. The song Live, Learn represents the ethic of our podcast to be well by living and learning. And through these conversations with leading voices in the community, foster a mindful lifestyle of well-being. Today's topic is spreading honey. And in relation to our theme music, we have Ben Malamet, the co-founder of the California Honey Drops. And Ben, are you the author of this song or?
No, Lesh, our singer, wrote that song. Live,
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first off, thanks for being with us. I just love the vibe of your music. When I heard that song Live Live and just how you do what you do, it's just such a fun, positive, engaging vibe. So first off, thanks for letting us spread your music and share that with others and be our inspiration for our podcast. But I appreciate your time today. I know you've been busy on tour, so.
Well, that's very sweet. I'm glad you enjoy the music.
Yeah. So tell me, you and I were talking a moment ago, you guys started 15 years ago. That's phenomenal. You've produced a lot of music and whatnot, but if I could go back to kind of the start, how did you get started?
We were having fun playing music together. I mean, we still have fun playing music together, so don't worry about that. But that's how it starts.
Sweet.
And we played in the street, like busking, in the BART stations, the Bay Area Rapid Transits, underground, metro kind of thing. And we would play at like 6, evening time when people will be getting off at work. And we had a soul tub, which was a tub bass and washboard and trumpet and some drums and guitar. 3 of us would do it. And it was great. And that's how we started. We had a little mailing list. I had people, write emails if we printed out CDs we made on GarageBand, made the sticker labels myself,
Wow.
hundreds of sticking, and sold those, and had people get in touch with us. We had a MySpace page,
Very cool.
Big stuff.
Is it the same core group that has always been?
Lesh and I, the singer,
Yep.
same people, but the group has changed a lot since then. Many people, but I mean, some of the youngest members right now have been in the band for 10 years, which makes me feel insane. But
Wow.
yeah, but we've had a different changing cast of like musicians and like instruments too. So
I understand, playing in the BART underground, just I have to imagine the acoustic is pretty cool. And also as people are coming and going to work or getting off work, just an uplifting kind of music and a little, toe tapping and, lighter in the foot. It's great energy.
It was good energy. That's how we, got people to sign our list and make our burrito money. And yeah, it was great. People, and we would see what songs would work. We would play different kind of songs, and it'd be like, okay, this one's popping today. And we would just repeat them, because people would come off the train and then they would leave, and then like we'd have like a couple minutes or wherever where no one was there, and then we'd start up again when people would be coming up. So it was cool.
How fun. And how would you describe, I've read some of the things about your music in terms of how it's described, but it's so soulful, but how would you describe it? Because it's pretty, there's a lot, it's robust, there's a lot to it. And you draw from various elements of music genre, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to explain what it is. It's just really, it's fun music. We would do everything, and it's honestly the same kind of, it comes from the same thing we used to do back in the BART station when it was like acoustic style. We play everything from jug band music to like Wilson Pickett, soul, to Sister Rosetta Tharpe, gospel kind of stuff, Sam Cooke, Bob Marley and the Wailers, like old Wailers tunes,
Wow.
ska, like Rocksteady, like and then New Orleans second line, music. So like music from all over, you know, influence us, and we try to just we've gotten better, I think, at making them our own songs, our
Mm,
like into the originals and on our shows and stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, we take, and from all over and try to pay our respect to all those different
That's
legacies.
sweet. I appreciate it. I heard. I think you may have described it that your music is such that you blur the boundary, so to speak, or break down that boundary. You're not just there to perform and have a concert for people. You actually create kind of this party energy and this engagement, and it is really dynamic.
Yeah, it is. The show is whole. It's not just looking at the stage. We don't do fancy lights. We don't have pyrotechnics. We're not loud. We're not like blasting. It's really all about the energy of us and the crowd. We never make a set list.
Huh.
We have songs that we like, that we know, we go through, but never a set list. And then we go by the crowd's energy most of the time. So,
Wow.
I mean, all the time, really. So,
Wow, that's very cool. So no show is the same.
no, not one show is the same.
That's amazing. So I was looking at your schedule. You have a pretty full life of music and offering your skill exactly your skills and your talent to people.
Yeah, it's a
Has
full
it been like
time.
that for, yeah, 15 years?
Not as full, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's been more or less, really, honestly. Whether it's in the studio or on the road, it's like, I was talking about it with Lex. It's like you really have another family. I have a daughter
Mm.
myself, and but it's really like you just and if you have a girlfriend, if you have a wife,
Yeah.
it's you really have another family commitment
Yeah.
to this when you're in the band. So it's like that
Yeah.
with a lot of bands, not just us, but like that's what
Yeah.
touring really kind of becomes.
So
So
Ben, give insight a little bit, if you would, just from the experience that you talked about two families. I mean, you're traveling together, you're work and living together as a family. Just how you keep that all balanced and working.
well, for the band, we get along. We're really it's all about the hang. It's all about like bringing a good hang, like your best self, honestly,
Yeah.
when you're doing it because it's like you're out there and we really trust each other on stage a lot. We don't read a script. We don't play anything twice, really, like the same way. It's like
Mm,
we so it's a lot of communication and trust has to happen. So,
mm.
if you're a jerk, like no one's gonna want to trust, like well, I don't want to
Yeah.
play with a jerk, like I
Yeah.
don't want to. I'm holding my language back for the YMCA.
Thank you, Ben.
But we
Appreciate
wouldn't
it.
we wouldn't call you a jerk on the bus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's you got to be cool, it's like you got to just you got it's like
Yeah.
it's I don't know how else to put it. It's like it's so basic for us that if you're not acting right, it's just not going to work. That's just how we function. Some bands, I mean, it's amazing to hear about the bands that are like, the older bands, like whatever, like Metallica and some of those other groups or whatever that like they're just furious at each other on the road. It's like I couldn't imagine. I could
Yeah.
not imagine doing that. That is just not part of music for us. So,
Yeah.
it's just that's the way we function.
Well, it just you bring all of who you are, your talent, your personality, all of it together to perform. And so it's as you said, that chemistry is really kind of the magic sauce of your music and how it
Mhm.
comes across. So to be able to segment that and not get along and then perform, I don't think the music would be the same. The product wouldn't be
Oof.
the same.
I don't even want to think about
Well,
it.
you got a great thing working, so that's phenomenal. So Ben, one of the things I'd love to just hear your perspective on, you started this Spreading Honey project. I love that. just the give back of it. So if you will, just share about what that is and why you did it.
Thanks. It's been on a little bit of a hiatus just due to personal stuff and hectic scheduling stuff, but just info for the people out there. Although maybe by the time people listen to this, it's still rolling. It's still a thing. I'll just
Yeah,
put it that way. It's still
yeah.
out there. We still got a website. It's like cahoneydrops.com/spread and honey. I don't know if it's /spread and honey project. I forgot. There's also an Instagram at spread and honey project. And I'm saying that because you can go on there and you can look at the different groups we've worked with. And the basic way I wanted to do it is working with a different local organization in all the different cities that we go to, because there's so many awesome groups out there doing so many different things. And the people that come to our shows are always very nice people. They're good people. Our crowds, we get that compliment all the time that the crowds at the Honey Drop shows are just like really nice, fun. And I'm like, well, I think these people should put their nice, fun personalities to use. And if they
Uh,
have extra income, they could put that income to use too and throw it at some of these groups that could use volunteers and funding and awareness all around the country. And so those groups have ranged from everything from like food banks to like literacy camps to like girl rock camps, like LGBTQ centers, like closing down like a jailhouse in St. Louis. Man, like so many cool projects, like outdoor, like youth,
wow.
projects, music, everything, music, after school music projects, like it just, I mean, a lot of nonprofits and a lot of community center stuff, and it's just food, the free food in Atlanta,
Distribution. Yeah.
the Fridge 99 it's
Wow.
called, and that's like a free grocery markets in the city, like just everything. There's so many cool things. And so anyway, it's just we don't have a lot of power. We're not like, as big as certain bands, so we can only offer so much. But I think one of the coolest things that we can do is bring these groups to the shows, and they set up next to the merch, and then we pump them what we can on social media. And then the people, to me, it's super important that the people actually get to like see them face to face and interact. If
Exactly.
they're in the city, they have a
Yeah.
chance to know about this group that's in their city, and then they could vibe with them. And if they don't want to volunteer, maybe they can pass it on. They can throw them some money, and we donate a portion of our merch every night to the group too. So
Ben, that's so
yeah.
cool. I mean, you use your platform, you're reaching a lot of people, and to be able to shine a light on organizations in the community that are doing good, and you know, us all coming together, we can do more good. So really, really like that whole concept. That's really beautiful. So thank you for giving back to community like you do. Anything you want to share just in closing? It's been a pleasure to connect with you.
Thanks for having me. I love the Y.
Ah,
That's helped me keep healthy on the road for sure.
sweet.
That was one of my favorite things actually, going to different Ys in different cities sometimes,
Ah,
they give me like a little freebie pass, like, um,
so Ben, I'm
and
going to take you up on that. You guys are coming down to San Diego in a couple of weeks. Uh,
mhm,
you're welcome to come to my Y. We're right near
yeah,
where you're performing, your whole band. You're love to have you,
nice.
love to connect with you directly. But
Do you
this,
have a pool? Do you have a pool?
we have a pool.
Oh,
And
come
we have a
on.
therapy pool, so you can work out and then you can lounge in a
Oh,
nice, hot pool.
oh man, I think we're there for like 2 days too. So
Perfect.
I'm about to live over there.
Perfect. I will send you a link and look forward to the opportunity.
Nice. That's
Very,
cool. I'm down with
very
that.
cool.
All
Very
right.
cool. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, we're gonna get you in our pool.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Well, Ben, I'm
Nice.
gonna see you in a couple weeks.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for having us. And yeah, yeah.
And I
Folks want to check out Spread and Honey, all that kind of stuff. It's cool. So
yeah, really appreciate you allowing us to use your music, share that with others, and just the message that comes through. So Ben, pleasure to connect with you. And for all those that are with us, look forward to our next time together. And until then, please be well.